guys, I hope y'all are having a great day. And today I'm outside in my garage recording. It's the quietest out here. But today we're going to go through some facts about Santa Rosa County and the history of Santa Rosa County, Florida. So some fun facts about it is Santa Rosa County was named for Santa Rosa Island, which is located in the south of the county in the Gulf of Mexico. And that it was created in 1842. Another fun fact is Santa Rosa County was created before the state of Florida was a state by about 3 years. So that's super cool. And then during the Civil War, Santa Rosa County was a center for blockade runners who smuggled supplies to the Confederacy. And we also had a number of skirmishes and battles between the Confederate and Union forces right here in Santa Rosa County. And then in the early 1900s, the county was primarily an agricultural area known for its timber, turpentine, and naval stores. And it also had a thriving fish industry. One great thing about Santa Rosa County is we have quite a few seafood places where the seafood comes locally. And then we've got the Yellow River Conservation and the Blackwater River Conservation, and they actually log the pine trees. So they'll grow them up, roll them up till they're nice, big, and round, log them, and replant. So we're still doing a lot of timber. And we've got several military bases, including the Naval Air Station at Whiting Field, the Eglin Air Force Base. And the Eglin Air Force Base, they've actually got a public pass where you can actually go right around on the base, which is super cool. You can fish out there, hike, bike, ride horses, and all that good stuff. The only thing is you're not able to take a weapon on the base. So whenever you go through all your safety debriefs, if you go to Eglin public permit, just type that into your browser. I think it's iSportsman, and you can log into an iSportsman account or create your account. We've all got accounts and have our Eglin permits. The permit's $30 a year or $5 per day. So if you're just visiting and don't want to pay for the whole year, you go for the day. But that is per person. Every person over 16 years of age has to have a permit to ride on Eglin. But there's super cool stuff. They've got stuff set up out there for training exercises and all that. And one thing you'll see in the videos and the safety debriefings is to check the PAM map before going out there so you know where they're at training and you can avoid those areas as they will be closed to the public. Also, you can hunt on Eglin Air Force Base. However, you do have to purchase a separate hunting permit. So keep that in mind. And I believe that the website is iSportsman. But I just type in Eglin Air Force Base, public access, something like that. That's how I get there. And then in the 1950s and 1960s, the county experienced a boom in population and tourism. So then we had the construction of the Gulf Breeze Cutoff, and that's a bridge that connects the county to Pensacola. And I think it's like a 3-mile bridge. It's a very long bridge. And that bridge has its own history as well from the hurricanes. So that's a few fun facts about Santa Rosa County, and I'm going to show you a few more, tell you about a few more. Santa Rosa Beach, Florida, hurricanes that we've had. We've had Hurricane of September 1559, and then we've had Hurricane Aaron and Opal in 1995. Hurricane Ivan, I remember Hurricane Ivan very well in 2004. And then Hurricane Dennis in 2005. I stayed with my grandparents at their house during Hurricane Ivan out in Harold. And actually our office address is still that house. We still have possession of it. We love it. And that's where my mom and aunt grew up. and we plan to keep it forever in the family. But I remember sitting in that house during Hurricane Ivan, and Papa built those houses really good, so we never had any damage. But I do know that several people off the coast had a good bit of damage during Hurricane Ivan, unfortunately. And my mom ended up going to work that as a nurse over in Louisiana and all of that. Hurricane Dennis, I also remember that very well. I stayed at my other grandparents' house on my dad's side of the family, and it got so bad. Me and my grandma ended up sitting in the master bedroom closet, which was the most center area in the house. So that means it's usually the stoutest. So as I was sitting in there, the attic access to it was popping up and down. And that was terrifying as a kid, sitting there watching that pop up and down. And then a little bit later, my grandpa and my uncle went outside, and Papa had a Dodge 1500, old green Dodge. I remember it. Him and my dad had matching trucks at one point. And so bass boat that we had and my grandpa had, it took, and the hurricane threw the boat on the hood, top of the truck, over the bed on the top of the truck, with the trailer tongue being on the ceiling of the truck, just caved the whole thing in. Some way, somehow, they went out and that boat motor was running. So that's one thing that I remember from Hurricane Dennis. And we're kind of off the coast by about 30 minutes away, so we don't have it nearly as bad in my family's houses because we're not right there on the water and in flood zones. So that is something to consider on that. But some people had an awful time and were not able to recover from the damage from those hurricanes. We had the tropical storm Claudette in 2009, and then the remnants of Hurricane Ida in 2009. And then back 2020-ish, we had Hurricane Sally, and that was devastating to a lot of people. I've seen pictures of boats that ended up in pools and everything else that were down in the bay. So that was crazy seeing that. I don't know how in the world they got it out, but they did. So that's just a little bit on our hurricanes that we've had. We are very fortunate that we don't have a whole lot, and I'm super glad that we take the less brunt end of these hurricanes than most places. So, I mean, it's like a big storm to us, but those on the coast in Santa Rosa County, it's not so much like a big storm. As of 2020, Santa Rosa County had a population of 188,000. We have grown substantially since then. I don't recall what the actual population is now. Navarre is the most populated community with a population of about 45,000 residents as of 2020. Navarre and Gulf Breeze, Pace, Milton, all these are portions of Santa Rosa County. And then you've got and I'm naming out the bigger ones. So that's about it for Santa Rosa County. That's our big ones. But we're a nice sized county. And Santa Rosa County was actually divided from Escambia County. So that's another cool fact. But that's some of the facts about Santa Rosa County, some of the history. And, you know, we've grown substantially. The historical population here was in 1850. The population was 2,883. Come 2020, we went up to 188,000. So in that time frame, we have drastically grown, and we're probably over 200,000 as of 2023, as we have such an influx of people coming in. But who wouldn't want to live in Santa Rosa County? It's a beautiful county. We still have our farmlands and agricultural, and I mean, Jay is beautiful up there. We got the peanut patches and all that. And one day I'll show y'all how to make some boiled peanuts off these peanuts, because that is a huge staple in Santa Rosa County is boiled peanuts, peanut patches. We've got the cotton fields, and also during different times of the year, you'll drive through and see the peanuts. And then the next time of the year, you'll drive through and see cotton. So the cotton fields are absolutely beautiful. As you're driving through J and down 87 and 89 towards J, you'll see all sorts of cotton on the side of the road, and it'll look like a sheep exploded or something. But it's absolutely beautiful. So y'all come see our beautiful county and see what all we have to offer, because literally Santa Rosa County has something to offer for everybody, and it's amazing how much we have to offer. So you guys have a great day, and let me know if you got any questions. Subscribe to our channel and hit that little bell button so you can stay up to date on all of our videos.